stars compared to other neighboring constellations, but is actually seen near other water-themed constellations. It does contain the star Deneb in its constellation, which is actually its brightest star, and one of the 3 known stars in the Summer Triangle constellation. And speaking of, I'm actually going to go ahead and pull up stars of about 1.5 magnitude or less as well. So now if we look right above our Capricorn constellation, we have Aquarius right over here, also known as the water bearer. It does contain a variety of yellow supergiant stars as well as blue and white stars. And there are various planets that we can see about this time of year, and about this time. So now I'm going to go ahead and make those a little bit bigger for us to see. So what might look like stars are actually some of our planets, and I believe even last night we were able to see Saturn at one point. So I'm going to go ahead and make those bigger. So right over here, right in between Sagittarius and Capricorn, we can actually see our Pluto constellation right there. And then right in between Pisces and Aquarius, we can see Saturn and Neptune. And then right over here by Taurus, we can actually see Uranus. So now I'm going to go ahead and make those smaller. So now I'm going to go ahead and shift towards the eastern part of our sky. So as we start to come around, we have our Pisces constellation right over here, also known as the Fishes, which are actually tied together by this cord right over here. It is also a faint constellation and also near other water-themed constellations around it as well. So it is also one of the earliest known constellation on record of the 12 zodiac. So it is one of the earliest zodiac constellations that we have compared to the other remaining 11 zodiac constellations. And then if we look right above that, we actually have our Andromeda constellation right there. It was named after the Greek mythology princess, and it contains the Andromeda galaxy, which is the closest star to the Milky Way. And then right below that, we have our Perseus constellation, which is the Greek mythological hero who slayed the Gorgon Medusa to save Andromeda. And it's actually here that is the home to the Perseids meteor shower, the double cluster, and the Perseus cluster. And this is one of the earliest known 48 original constellations in our night sky. And then right below that, we have our Taurus constellation right there, also known as the Bull. It contains bright stars and star clusters. It does have this star right here, also known as Aldebaran, which is the Bull's eye. It is a red supergiant star and the 13th brightest star in our night sky. So now we're going to shift over to the northern part of our sky real quick. So as we start to come around, you might see it hidden halfway below the horizon here, but this is actually Ursa Major, also known as the Big Bear, or more commonly known as the Big Dipper. And then right above it, we have Ursa Minor, also known as the Little Dipper. We can usually see about this time. So now we're currently looking at a little over 10:30 p.m. here in Macon. So as you can see, while all the stars move at some point during the nighttime, Polaris does stay in its original location, so that's another great indicator.